Hello, this is Bob, and the video that we have for you today is on the issue of stress. And this might just be the most important video that we have for you, in that stress covers a wide range of different issues and topics, and it's also one of the things that can cause the most difficulty for us psychologically and physically as well. And so when we learn to do tapping for stress today, what you're going to find is that the tension or anxiety that you feel, or even in some cases a state of panic, is you're going to notice that it's going to come down and down and down. And in most cases, you'll be able to totally eliminate the feelings of stress that you have around a particular issue. And so when you do tapping for stress, remember you're going to be tapping right on the tips of your fingers about 5 times, and on your karate chop point as well. And as with each other aspect of tapping, the first thing that you're going to do is take a deep breath and then go inside and identify where your stress is and what level it is. So let's take a deep breath. And just focus on what it is that's causing your stress, maybe where you feel it in your body, and assign a number to it on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being a mild state of stress and 10 being extreme stress, where perhaps you're even on the verge of having a panic attack, or you are having a panic attack. And once you have that number, we can begin to tap. And the phrase that I'm going to use, I'm going to put in a specific stressor that a lot of people have, which is stress from a job. But as you tap, you might have a different issue that's more important to you, so you can substitute the words in when we get to that part of the tapping phrase. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started and start the tapping and repeat after me. Even though up until now I thought that I had to continue to have stress from this issue related to my job, I completely accept and respect myself. And I now realize that I have full capacity to deal with this stressor, and I can live in a state of peace. Cross your hands across your heart and breathe in. And relax. All right, so now is the time when you want to go back inside and identify the number that you feel now related to that stressor. So if maybe you started out, it was an 8, and you've done this tapping, you can now realize that maybe it's gone down to a 3 or a 4. Right? So if you'd like to, you can do the exact same tapping again, which will reduce it down even further. Or you can also go inside and say to yourself, all right, what is it really about that issue at my job, or the other thing you're experiencing as stress? Is there some aspect to it that's really more of the real crux of it? And so if you identify that, you can go back in and tap on that aspect as well. So by using this technique, you will be able to significantly reduce your response to stress in your life. The outside stressors more than likely will remain the same, although you will be more resourceful to deal with those issues and they might dissipate. But your response to the stressors is going to totally change, and you will be able to control the negative chemical effects that occur in your body with stress. As you secrete too much cortisol, you'll be able to stop that, and you'll be able to make sure that you don't succumb to some of the problems that people get from stress physically, like intestinal problems or headaches or even cardiovascular disease or things like panic attacks. So enjoy using this technique for stress, and I will see you on the next video, which is going to be specifically about phobias.